Hey everybody, it's Missy at Missy's Yarniverse and more. Welcome back. So, what am I up to in this little bit of words, Missy? A little bit of a bonus video. I have a yarn haul slash yarn comparison, which was the main reason for the yarn haul, most of it anyway. And then a tisk tisk to Joann's. Missy is not very happy, and Joann's is getting an email. Yeah, and see what we can do about this. And you'll see what I'm talking about. And a little bit ago, I saw Erin over at Crafting Kitty, and she had an issue with her Joann's yarn delivery as well. So, Erin, if you're seeing this, I know how you feel, but wait till you see this hot mess. So, anyway, um, initially, way back before Thanksgiving, like at the beginning of November, I think, or end of October, when some people started already having Black Friday sales, and we weren't even we were just getting through Halloween. Hobbii or Hobbii had a really good sale going on, and it was free shipping to the United States with a minimum of a $19 purchase. Well, $19? Free shipping from overseas? Are you kidding me? Who could pass that up? Well, I had been eyeballing a certain yarn for a very long time. And with this sale, and off the top of my head, because it's been so long, and I was waiting for the Joann's yarn to come so I could do the comparison video. Um, I have forgotten how much exactly I paid per cake, but the yarn in question from Hobbii or Hobbii is the Horizons cake. And I have been eyeballing this colorway forever. Forever. It is so stinking gorgeous. And it's kind of not as bright in the camera as it actually is. But let's see if there's even a colorway on here. No, it just gives you color number 18. And I can't remember what the color is. But if you put in Horizon number 18, this one will pop up. It is, and my eyes are not wanting to read, 100% acrylic, 200 grams, 7.1 ounces, 550 meters or 601 yards. It is a lightweight number 3. 4 millimeter knitting needle, US 6, or a 5 millimeter US H8 crochet hook. Wash 30 degrees Celsius. Do not dry. I can't even read all this. Do not iron. Dry clean with pee. But yeah, I had been eyeballing this forever. And so I decided, with free shipping to the United States with at least a $19 purchase, Missy's going to get it because Missy really wants to make either a blanket or a really nice sweater. But I got plenty so that it's more than likely going to end up in a gorgeous blanket at some point. And I had purchased, and this bag has shredded. So that was one. Number two, Number 3, and I want you to take notice. These cakes ship all the way, and I'm trying to remember where Hobbii is. Is it Denmark or Sweden or... my brain just went boop. But I want you to take notice on how well these cakes came through from overseas, okay? Just bear with me. There's a point to that. And then these 3 are bagged. Okay? So, there's that. And then, when I was on there, scoping it all out, I absolutely fell in love with, and I don't see that many Christmas cakes that I like, because for some reason, the Christmas cakes usually are more the traditional colors with, the green and the red and the white, and I don't decorate in that color, so I tend to kind of stray away. Well, they had, and there's a fuzzy on here, a fuzzy all the way from overseas. They had this Hobbii Horizon Christmas, and I thought it was so pretty with this, like, it's a cherry red with a burgundy red, a white, a it's not quite a lime green, and it's a little bit darker of a Grinch green, and then you've got it's a dark green here, and, this, like, dark pink right here, and I was like, "Oh, it's got pink in it. Wouldn't that make a pretty blanket?" So, with the sale and the free shipping, Missy got 6 of these as well, okay? Notice, these were bagged. However, coming overseas, this was not. Pretty cake, very, shelf pretty until ready to use. There's a method here. There's a lesson here. So, all the way from overseas. Perfect, okay? So then, about a week before Thanksgiving, well, it was a little, maybe 9 days before Thanksgiving, or 8 or 9. Anyways, I saw on Joann's where they had cakes under the Big Twist label, called Big Twist Winter, that looked just like this Christmas cake. And so Missy did a little order because I wanted to see if it was exactly the same cake, just with a different label. So I put in an order because I think there was like 5 colors. So I ordered one of each, and I waited and I waited, and I ordered some other Big Twist Christmas yarn as well. And then there was a little bit of yarn that got shipped, a little bit of yarn that got shipped, another chunk of yarn that got shipped, and there was one the one that looks just like this was still processing. And I started getting my shipments in. And mind you, this order was put in before Thanksgiving, like over a week before Thanksgiving. And I just started receiving it. Um, and when I started opening the shipment bags, I was literally horrified that someone would actually put these in a bag to ship to a customer with the cost that we paid, and knowing that there's no way that that customer is going to be happy with that product in that bag when it gets delivered. But they did it anyway. Not sure who Joann's is hiring, but they might need to do some extra training. Because apparently, now I've had an issue. Erin had an issue. Um, I'm pretty certain we're not the only ones. So I was waiting and waiting, and I went back online today because I still hadn't gotten an email or anything saying that it had shipped or anything, and it was the only one still processing. Now it's saying it's been canceled. I didn't even get an email. No notification, no nothing. So I don't know what day it was canceled. It had to be within the last 2 or 3 days. I've had a lot of family stuff going on, and I hadn't been on there to check. And so I figured I would check it today. And yeah, so my comparison to see if the colors were an exact match, anything like that, not going to happen. However, um, I will compare it with one of the other ones to see if the feel, texture, all that is the same, because I'm pretty certain these are the same cakes, just with a different label. And I'm seeing, oh my gosh, Denmark, Copenhagen, Denmark is where they came from. I knew I was right. And these are made with love in Turkey, but they didn't even spell Turkey right. There's no I in Turkey. Turkiye. Okay. And this is colorway 04 of their Christmas, the Christmas Horizon. And I actually like this. I'm very disappointed that Joann's canceled mine, but I went online to Joann's and you can order it. So explain that to me. But anyhow, Missy's on a roll here. She's not in a good mood. So anyhow, um, we'll go with um the one that arrived. Okay. These just came. This was the last of the shipment. And this is a little different colorway of the Joann's Big Twist in winter. Okay. All the specs are the same. All of them. And made in Turkey, spelled Turkiye. Yes. This one is called Party at the North Pole. They're exactly the same cake. They feel the same. The only difference is this is not the same colorway. Like I said, they canceled this one on me. These are the same cake. They're just under a different label. So if you're looking at wanting to get them, Hobbii didn't have as many. I think there was only 2 Christmas colorways, whereas Joann's has 5. However, I'm not sure Joann's can be trusted to ship to us. This came like this. fine, this came all the way from Denmark like this. This is what they should look like. This didn't travel as far, okay? However, here we go. Let me put this one down. This bag came with one, and I'm going to show you what I got. This is what I saw when I opened the bag. Well, you can't see it, so I'm going to try and pull it out the way it looks in the bag. This is what I got. Yeah. This is what was stuffed in the bag. This is not working for me. Tis Joann's. I'm talking, we need some more in-depth training with those that are packaging customer shipments. So then, and it's pretty colors, but I will be getting a refund. This one is bright and merry because I'm not keeping this. This is, no. So I was sad. And then the next day I got another bag. And I knew there was 2 more of these cakes coming because the other one was still saying processing. It hadn't been canceled yet. So I opened the bag, and this is what I see. So, yeah, this one as well. And this one looks almost the same as this one. This one just has gray. But yeah, this was in the bag. Now, I'm not done. Then I look, after I pulled that one out, this is what the other one looks like. Yep. Both of them in the bag. So I don't know if these are being tossed around and they're shoved in a bag because we all know what a lot of times the Walmart shelves look like in the yarn section. Leakers everywhere, like somebody's kids have been using them for footballs and then they're just thrown back in the basket shelves. This is not okay. Definitely not okay. So, I'm not happy. That's 3 out of 4 cakes. The 5th one canceled. Out of all those cakes, this is the only one that survived the trip from Ohio. Ohio is not that far from me. Yeah, so Denmark versus Ohio, but then you saw these from Ohio. I don't know what the deal is. No, wait a minute. I think the one that survived is actually, um, yeah, that one's shipped from Ohio as well. So I took pictures. Joann's is going to be getting an email. I'm not happy. I am not happy. However, the bag that had the surviving Christmas cake had, another version of Christmas cake that Joann came out with in the winter line, with Big Twist, and it is 100% premium acrylic. It is 4-weight medium, and 446 yards, 7 ounces, 408 meters, or 200 grams. And this one is called Trimming the Tree. Right there. And there's that. Oh, nope, you can't see it. There we go. Trimming the Tree. These also survived. The surviving cake and these two were in the same bag. None of the other bags of those other cakes survived. So I don't know what the deal is. I think it had something to do with who was packing them. Um, Not okay. Not okay. I can see one, maybe. But for that to happen in multiple orders that were packed and shipped on different days, um, no, no. I've been a longtime customer of Joann's, and I'm really starting to wonder what is going on with them because, yeah. Uh, so, but this is really soft, and I like the colors, and that's what it's supposed to look like knitted up. Although I don't knit yet. Um, and I thought this might make a cute like scarf or cowl, and with, or maybe even with a matching a hat and a cowl, because there's 446 yards. So depending, I might be able to get something. I'm not sure yet what it's going to grow up to be. Um, may not be this Christmas because I have so much going on. But definitely by before next Christmas. Oh goodness. But anyhow, yeah. So you can understand my frustration today, but I'm going to say that Hobbii, I absolutely love, love, love this Christmas horizon cake. I'm so glad that I took the plunge and got it. I also love the rainbow one. I think it's pastel rainbow. Um, it's the first time I've ever ordered from them, and I will definitely um probably be a repeat customer when they're having a really good sale and good shipping for those of us across the pond. But just very, very upset with Joann's that those cakes showed up that way. And then the one that I wanted that was looking like the same colors as this, so I could compare them and see if it was even the same shades, they canceled. But I can go on there and order it right now. Make that make sense. Anyway, enough about that rant. Um, you can tell I've had a rough week. And that just kind of put me over the edge. But anyhow, um, the other part of the order I was very happy with. None of these came damaged. Was and it's the other Big Twist Value, the Christmas yarns. And I ordered, I think, 4 of the colorways. This one is Punch Bowl. And it would help if I had it right side up. Big Twist Punch Bowl. And it is 269 yards, 4.3 ounces, 246 meters, or 121 grams, medium weight, number 4. 5 millimeter or US 8 knitting needles. And then, of course, the crochet hook has an X millimeter, and it says USH 8. And I don't know who was proofreading that. but if you see the X right there, never heard of an X millimeter, but hey, but this is Punch Bowl, and it's got these red and a couple shades of green and some beiges, a little bit of pink hue where the colors kind of spread out. Um, very pretty, very pretty. And everybody knows I'm not real big on the green and red, but this is like in an antique beigeish kind of white, off white, and with the colors kind of being multiple shade, I thought those would be pretty. And then same specs for these, but this one is Merry Mingle, and it's kind of the same colors, but these are just longer stripings. You can see a little bit longer than Punch Bowl. These are more like a dotted, and these are more like longer stripes. So there's that one. And then I thought these would be really good worked up in a blanket, holiday blanket, for like hospice next year or something, or as a gift. And this one is Jingle Bell Stripe. It's got like a burgundy, a red, a couple shades of green. Very pretty, very pretty. And one more. Oop. And this one's in a bag and falling out. And this one is Juniper Shrub. And this one's very pretty. It's different hues of like almost a bluish teal green. And that's showing up pretty true to color on there from my end. But yeah, I thought these would make a very pretty blanket. Together at some point. So yeah. There's that. That was my Hobbii, and my Joann's yarn haul fail. Um, Anybody else getting bad shipments from Joann's or anywhere else? Because I know it just can't be me and Erin. Very disappointing. Very disappointing to open all those bags and see that Hot Mess Express in there. And I feel like this video was a long-winded, but when you're looking forward to the yarn coming, you really are not expecting that mess. So, I guess because I've already taken the pictures, I will be sending an email out to Joann's and see what can be done, because I live over an hour away from the closest Joann's to me, and I do not get down there very often. And that Joann's is kind of the better store is either in Knoxville or Mount Juliet, which is over by Nashville, and that's even further. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I really don't want to drive all the way down there to do a return. However, if I have to, I guess I have to. But yeah. hopefully, all of you that ordered Black Friday deals and steals and getting your shipments, hopefully they don't look like mine did. I hope that your cakes come in nice and pretty and shelf worthy so that they can sit there all nice and pretty until you're ready for them to grow up and become something beautiful. Um, so yeah. Um, I guess with that, I'm gonna end this bonus rant video. I'm sure you guys are like, OMG. Um, so yeah, I think I'm gonna say goodnight. So with that, I shall let you go. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. And I hope those of you that are in the cold, and I've heard today there's plenty of blizzard warnings going out all across the country. Winter is here. So stay warm, take care, be safe if you're out on those roads in that weather. And with that, I will leave you with this. Life is not perfect, so be kind. Try to create something new every day and keep reaching for the stars in your yarn, just not a hot mess ball. And until next time, love y'all. Bye.